Oh, it's brilliant. If you don't succeed, try again. My God, we won today. Best day of my life. I don't think there's a woman in Ireland happier than me. I suppose what brought us back year after year, the simple answer for me is the pure joy of what ladies football offers to any girl. And I think for all the girls that were playing all those years, we certainly got a lot of joy out of playing ladies football. And when you're competing at that level, you're training at that level, it offers you a lot. And I felt we got a lot from it. I would say the team all the way up, we had great experience from the back line to the forward line. Our back line, Mags Peil, and we had Mary Casey, who got injured just previous to the All-Ireland. We had Angela Casey, we had Kathleen O'Reilly, with just numerous players that were blooded, I suppose, with the previous years. And that experience, I always say there's nothing like experience. And I suppose that really showed that year. We were able to hold and realise that, you know, the game isn't over until it's over. And we also realised we had to play to the final whistle. And lucky enough, we did play to the final whistle and it turned in our favour. I remember the night before, Sean Delaney Goggy rang me and he said, you're not going to be playing number 10, you're not going to play in the forwards, you're playing in the middle of the field. And I said, seriously, that's not the place for me, I can't play in the middle of the field. And he said, no, trust me, you're playing in the middle of the field. And then he said, get a good sleep now. And I says, how do you expect me to sleep the night before in All-Ireland and you're telling me I'm playing in the middle of the field? See, the point was we had lost Mary Casey, she was our midfielder. And he said, if you stay out in the middle, the forward line won't be so crowded because everybody will be chasing you in there. So you stay out in the middle, make space for everybody else inside. And if you get a chance to run at them and put the ball over the bar. So that was the plan. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, but we knew we had to match them and be better. And we just about matched them. They were very fit and very strong, and they were stylish footballers. And there was, it wasn't just Cora. They had Claire Egan, Marcella Heffernan, the Christina Heffernan. There were people that we actually hugely respected. Well, I suppose once the ball's thrown in, it's up to the team. It's up to the 15 that's initially out there to work it. We knew what we had to do. And by God, it was hell for leather. There was some very hard hits very early on. And the ball was moving, and our intention was to move the ball fast into the forward line and to keep it in the danger area as much as we could. And for the first 20 minutes of that game, I would say Laois were very much dominating the game. And we knew we were dominating the game. And Kathleen O'Reilly got a cracker of a goal for us in the first half. And we really felt we were in the driving seat at that stage. And I don't know, did we lapse or what happened to us, but it probably was Mayo's hunger to get back at us, and they weren't going to let us run away with the game at that stage. And they put everything behind it, put huge effort just before half-time. And it was amazing. I couldn't believe it when I went in at half-time and we were down by 2 points. Were we going to be going home, as they called us? It was constant, the bridesmaids. This hoodoo that was over us. Was this going to happen to us again? And that was very well managed in the dressing room. We were starting the second half, we were looking at it fresh, to go at them as hard as we could for the first 10 minutes and change the game. But the first 10 minutes didn't exactly go our way when we started out in the second half. But in fairness, we grinded it out. We literally grinded it out for the next 30 minutes. And no way were we going to leave it behind. We were going to work hard the whole way through. And that's what we did. We as a team, we kept it together. And I suppose that's where experience showed.
Carwin will cailleadh Jensen Sunday. And Denise Horton, Istig Savoia, Carwin, Tossi,
I felt once I got a score towards the end, I said, and it put us 2 points ahead. I said, great, that, you know, but we're still in the danger if they get the goal, which is always possible, like they did just before half time. The focus was getting back to field, getting the ball down. I remember we had a few chances as we came towards the end, and we just didn't take them. They had a few chances and they didn't take them. And in fairness, again, our backline worked extremely hard to get the ball up and stop Cora, stop Marcella, stop their main players scoring. The last kick of the game, the ball was kicked short. Cora picked it up and it didn't pass the requisite line. You know, we've very few seconds left on this. And Mary coolly went to the ball. Last kick of the game, you've lost 7 All-Irelands, you must put it over, and you don't want to go to a replay with Mayo. And in fairness to Mary, she took it on her shoulders and she put the ball over the bar. And the relief, myself personally, when the final whistle went, I remember Mags Brennan came out to me. She'd previously played in all the All-Irelands with me, and my first words to her were, "Did we seriously win?" And she said, "Yes, you did." For all the girls and the girls that had gone before us, it meant a lot. And I suppose, you know, you feel that, you know, it just wasn't that 15 that, you know, got the All-Ireland. It is the girls that went before us. And the bond is certainly there to this day. And, you know, between us as a team that had won and the management. And we've been very unfortunate. We've lost a number of people from the team, like Lulu Carroll has passed away since. And Sean Goggy Delaney, our manager. And Mary Lawler Ramsbottom. So in that way, you know, it was a very, very special time for us and our families and for our friends. Ladies football isn't just about winning All-Irelands, and I know you can easily say it now when you have one in your pocket, but it's what it offers, and we really enjoyed it. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of effort, no matter what level you're playing at. And so that's why when you lose, it's real heartache, and by God, when you win, it's pure joy. I think people play for the love of the game and the enjoyment that the game can give you, and you know, with your friends and your team, that whole team effort and that teamwork, it just doesn't stand to you in ladies football, it stands to you in life too. And that's where the crossover for me is, you know, that team, the esprit de corps, all that. It's the transfer from life to career. You know, it has a lot to offer you in every way.